Hey YouTube, this is AlexLB12 here with my latest deck profile update. Sorry it took me so long to get another deck update or another deck up here on YouTube, but school kind of took priority there for a little bit. But now that is over with, so I can finally get back to making some videos. And make sure you check out Team Shodan. I think they are friended on my channel. They are the team that I am with. It's a bunch of good friends of mine and myself. We're trying to create that team and trying to get that profile going. But until then, I'm still going to kind of create some single deck profiles on my own. But this deck profile is actually on a new deck that I actually did pretty well at my locals. Is called the sorry, that's my phone. This one's called the Fabled Tengu deck. This one revolves around Reborn Tengu and Fables. So it actually works really well. So alright, let's go ahead and get started. First off, for the Fables, I'm going to use 3 Grimro. Of course, you have to use 3 Grimros. They're the searchers. And it's a 1700 beat stick that's really easy to bring back. With my next card, Fabled Cruise. Usually you can search out for Grimro later on, or first turn even, and then I'll usually use Cruise, discard Cruise. With his effect, you discard him, you can special summon any level 4 Fable monster from your graveyard to your side of the field. So, and a lot of times it ends up being Grimro for synchroing ability. Next card is Fabled Ganashia, 1600 beat stick. When he is discarded, you can instantly special summon him, and he becomes an 18 beat stick. Yes, I said 18. He does gain 200 attack points when he is special summoned because of his effect. But when he is removed from the field, he is then removed from play. So, kind of gotta watch when you want to use him. But he's a 3-star, 1600 point monster. Another good card, 3 Fabled Cerberus. You need this guy. He is a good tuner. He's a 2-star tuner, 1000 attack points. You discard him, special summon him from your graveyard, and he's a 2-star tuner. He's fantastic. Next, I have 2 Fabled Chawas. This card's amazing. I would run 3, but because of the Tengus, I had to take 1 out. So this is the card I decided to take out for one of the Tengus. I'll get into more of that later. But minimally 2 Chawas. What he is a 1-star tuner. You discard 1 Fabled monster and you special summon him from your hand. And then of course discarding the Fabled monster will probably have some bonus effects, so you're getting 2 effects for the price of just activating his effect. A lot of the times I do run formula synchron here. I'll discard a Luri and special summon him, so then I can, there's my formula synchron. So just because I can, I have to find some use for him. So yep, and 1 Luri. I just have 1. The other I used to have 2. I took it out for the Tengus. I'm trying the Tengu build as best I can, and see how well it works. 1 Fabled Kashanu. He is a 1300 attack point monster, 3-star tuner. When he's in the graveyard, you go ahead and you grab a, while he's in the graveyard, you go ahead and discard a Fabled monster to bring him back to your hand. And of course, discarding a Fabled card, you hopefully get a bonus effect. 2 Trickies, good draw engine, 2000 beat stick. And he is in here so I can abuse the power of Arcanite Magician. I love that card, and I love to abuse his effect. I will, generally speaking, I will use him, get him on the field first, 5-star, and then I will use Cerberus and Synchro into Arcanite Magician, blow up 2 cards, use his effect, blow up 2 cards, and hopefully somehow get out Cerberus if I can. Normal summon it, special summon it, whatever, and I'll Synchro for an 8-star. So that's what I like to do with that. Love that combo. And it works out generally in my favor. Okay, then, oh my goodness, 2 Snipe Hunters. This card is just amazing. I love this card versus Fabled Galabas. This card, I can blow up any card I want. Yes, there is a little bit of a risk, but I summon Snipe Hunter, and it's like, hey, if I don't like their back row, I can take out their back row. So that's why I like this over Fabled Galabas, and I can use this more than once per turn. Fantastic. And it kinda, when I summon it, it's like, everyone just gives me that face like, oh my god, it's Snipe Hunter, and they try and take out other cards like, okay. Special, and I just start discarding all my stuff and special summon and all that fun stuff. It's awesome. Sangan. Usually I use him to get out Chawas or maybe a Luri sometimes. But more than usually I use him to get out more a Morphing Jar You need one morphing jar. Actually, you only can have one morphing jar, but you need it. It replenishes your hand. And last but not least, for the monster lineup, three reborn Tengus. Yes, I only have one. I am practicing the other two. Out of between me and my friends, we have packed over 4 reborn Tengus and traded them all away. And as we got the last one, I finally said, you know, I kind of want. I finally found use for those reborn Tengus, and it's like they're like, duh, it's a little late now. I was like, well, I'll just get more eventually. I'll trade, buy, whatever. So yeah, 3 reborn Tengus. Great card. Just recycle them all the freaking time because you have, of course, Pot of Avarice and all that fun stuff in here. So yeah, it's actually working pretty good with all the synchroing and special summoning I'm doing. Okay, on to spells. We'll go with 1 monster reincarnation, discard, grab a card back to your hand, and of course, monster's effect that got discarded. Card destruction, you need it, it's a good card. 2 Pot of Avarices to recycle all those Tengus, all those Fables back into your deck and draw 2 cards. Great draw engine. 2 MSTs, staple, Giant Trinade, staple. Ugh. Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, staples. Going through the staples right now. Book of Moon, and 1 Mind Control. And that's pretty much all the spells. Trap cards, not very many. I only run 4. Thinking about running Royal Decrees, but I don't have 3. I only have 1, so it's like there's no point. Those are in other decks right now, so I don't want to really bother with it. 1 Torrential Tribute. 1 Phoenix Wing Blast, such a good card. I just got this, and I use that card in the little Yu-Gi-Oh video game all the time, and it's such a good card for a Fable deck. 1 Monster Reborn, and because I don't have Solemn Warning, otherwise I'd probably use that. And 1 Mere Force. And no, I don't have Solemn Judgment yet. Probably only the one card I still don't have, and I wish I could have, but it's okay. In like what, 3 days? Yeah, say Saturday, Sunday, yeah, 3 or 4 days. Whatever. This structure deck is coming out, and I can just get a common Solemn Judgment. It's kind of icky. That's a common card, but whatever. Saves me money. Alright, so now, onto the extra deck. We have 1, of course, Shooting Star Dragon. I have formula. I'm going to run Shooting Star. I've probably gotten him out only once, but whatever. I got him. Fabled Leviathan. Good card. You can probably run maybe 2, but I think 1 probably is best. 1 Trishula. I actually just got this like 3 hours ago. Finally packed my second one. Yes, I have 2. Alright, I used to have 2. I packed the first one, gave it to a friend because he has an Ice Barrier deck, and I owed him I have such a debt on him. He has gotten me so many good cards, and I finally packed a really good card. I was like, here you go. So debt paid off, and now actually a friend helped me pack this one. So now I have 1 finally, because you get out 9 stars like a boss in this deck. It's crazy. Okay, Fabled Valkyrus, good card, comes in handy. It's a good 2900 attack point monster, 8-star. You discard a Fiend type monster, so there's a lot of other Fiend type monsters in the deck besides Fables, so that actually helps out. 1 Stardust, 1 Black Rose Dragon. Oh my goodness, this card saved my life a lot in the tournament. Ancient Sacred Wyvern. Oh my goodness, this card is incredible. When I first saw it, Ancient Sacred Wyvern, that's gonna be kind of an iffy card. You know, how often am I actually gonna be winning with this deck? A lot. It turns out a lot. My life points were actually higher, and just by it's just he won me games single-handed. Like, oh, 7-star Ancient Sacred Wyvern, attack for game. And I actually stalled out long enough because one of the duels we got it down to we went past time limit, so we had to go next 3 turns, and whoever had the most life points won. And I just stalled with this guy, and I won. Yes. Okay. Gaia Knight. I like him because he can get over Stardust. Basically the only reason. Brionic. Holy cow. You gotta run a Brionic in this deck. You can't survive with that one. Holy cow. Whew. You discard, bounce a monster, and hopefully you get effects. That's crazy. Okay. 2 Fabled Reagan. I'm gonna say Reagan because Reagan is amazing. So I'm gonna say Fabled Reagan. That's how I'm gonna pronounce his name. I don't care. Because, yeah. And, we'll go with the 2 4-stars. 1 Fabled Unicorn, because he's awesome, and Fabled Kadabi. These guys actually give me special summon back with Fabled Cruise when he's discarded, because they're both 4 stars. And holy cow. Fabled Unicorn just is a gigantic staller and just say, hey, my opponent can't play cards just as so long as we have the same number of cards in the hand. They can't, all their cards will get negated. Kadabi, as long as I don't have any cards in my hand, he can't be destroyed by anything. So, haha. That's a good card. And last but not least, Form of the Synchron. You gotta have them. As long as you run a lure, you can have them. If you don't want to run luries, that's fine. That's your personal choice. I like to run the luries. I think they're a good card. So they've helped me out a lot, stalling, doing whatever. I think it's amazing. Okay? Alright, and if you didn't run Shooting Star Dragon, I'd probably run maybe a Mist Worm, or another, what is it, Trishula Dragon Ice Barrier. You'd probably run another Trishula. And you'd probably want to run, what's the other 5-star? What's his name? Allied Justice Catastrophe. There you go. He's actually, before I got Trishula, I had Allied Justice Catastrophe in my deck, and he won me a lot of games too, so he's probably a good card to try and find room for. It just depends on your build. I'd probably try and find room for him. I'd probably actually take this out if I went to a tournament again. I'd suck it up. I want to summon him so bad, but I'd suck it up, take him out, and put an Allied Justice Catastrophe. Anyway, that is my deck video. It is reborn. It's a reborn Fabled Tengu, or reborn Tengu Fable deck. There we go. Okay. If you have any questions, please comment, rate, subscribe. I'm hoping to do more of these as long as time permits. I'm actually going to shut up and try another one in a couple of minutes, so stay tuned. Alright, see you later. Bye.